This question comes from Angie. She says, "Hi, Beau. I am looking at purchasing an established laundromat in my town. It also includes the real estate. The real estate is being sold for $650,000, and the machines in business are another $300,000. What would be the best SBA financing options for this situation?"
All right, great. You can do it as a 504 or 7A. So a big thing to look at when you're buying a business with real estate. The business acquisition versus the real estate. The real estate, as far as the breakout and the purchase agreement, the real estate needs to be at least 51% or more of the total purchase price. If that's the case, it's more advantageous because you can do a 25-year term versus. So what we have to do if it's less than 51% of the value if let's say the business value was 70% of it, we would have to do a blended rate or blended term rather. So we wouldn't be able to get 25-year AM, which isn't always the worst case scenario. But if we're trying to maximize cash flow, obviously the longer the amortization, the less the monthly debt payment is. So keep that in mind when you're looking at real estate and business deals. If the real estate's 51% or more, we can do a 25-year amortized loan. If not, we're going to do kind of a blended ratio. I'm doing one right now, and it blended out at 17-year term. So it's not as advantageous because the debt payments are higher. So just look at that. But I would probably go 7A. You could build in working capital and employee, like 3 months of employee compensation. So you move into the deal with more leverage, so it's easier. There's reserves, there's working capital, which you're not going to get on the 504. I think the 504 is better for bigger deals as well. Like 2 million and above really seems to be kind of the threshold, but we've done them smaller than that. I'm just saying for this, you're going to have a 3-year prepayment penalty, and then at the end of 3 years, you're going to have many options to go into conventional financing, and rates are moving up again. The Fed just raised short-term rate up by 0.75 of a point, I believe, today. So interest rates on commercial loans are going to be, trending up. So ultimately, if you go into a 7A now, the goal would be to refinance within the next 3 years when the prepay expires. So I would look at both options, but I would probably say that the 7A, when we break it out, will make more sense, especially if you're trying to leverage as much as you can.